Hello guys, welcome back. I'm using acrylic yarn. The yarn is middleweight. So let's get into the video. I'm using a 2.5mm hook. So you're going to start by making a slip knot. After that, insert your hook in the slip knot. Tighten your knot. And then we're going to make chains. So the chains you're going to make are equivalent to the length between your nipple and below your bust. I'm making a bralette for cup A, so the length will be 2.5 inches. So from here I'm going to add one more chain, and then I'll skip the first two chains, go to the third and make a double crochet. Next, you'll make another double crochet, and this is what we'll be doing throughout this row. Once you reach the end of that row, we're going to chain 2, turn your work. The chain 2 is your first stitch, so you're going to skip the first stitch, go to the next and make a double crochet. Next stitch, make another double crochet, and you'll do the same for that row. Okay, at the end of this row I'm having 13 stitches. Normally, okay, most people put 4 more double crochets in the last stitch, but I won't do that. I always make my double crochets, my increase, on that stitch. Okay, so you're going to make 5 double crochets on top of that stitch. If you're using single crochet, please make 3. If you're using half double, also make 3 increases. And then for double crochet you'll make 5 and then put a stitch marker on the third double crochet. The reason why I don't make 4 more double crochets in the last stitch to make my increase is that when I use that technique I feel like my bra cup is kind of bent. So I came up with this technique. Please tell me in the comments if you love the technique and if you feel like there's a difference between the two techniques. For me, this one works best. So from here you're going to continue making double crochets, and you will make the number of double crochets you had before you made your increase. So mine were 13, so you will make 13 more double crochets. Remember, the very first stitch is the one which we made our increase on, so it could be a little bit hidden, so ensure you make the correct number of stitches. Once you reach the end of that row, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, skip the first stitch, go to the next, make a double crochet, so we are going to make double crochets until you reach your stitch marker. When you reach the stitch marker, remove your stitch marker, and then we're going to make 5 double crochets in that stitch. Don't forget, if you're using half double crochet, you should make 3. If you're using single crochet, you should make 3. Okay, so for this project, or for double crochet, you'll make 5 and put your stitch marker on the 3rd stitch. Make 2 more, and from here you'll continue making double crochets until you reach the end of that row. Once you reach the end of that row, don't forget to put a stitch on the chain 2 of your previous row. I made 3 more rows, and at this point I'm having almost 4.5 inches. So I'll make 1 more row because I need 5 inches. From here you can see my work is straight from the tip of my cup down to the middle row. That is why I love this technique. Okay, from here we are going to join the 2 cups. So you're supposed to make another cup, and then we will join the 2 cups. So you will insert your hook in the first stitch of the 2nd cup, yarn over, pull your hook through, and make a slip stitch. And that's how we join the 2 cups. Chain 1 and cut your yarn. From here we're going to make chains on this side of your cup and this other side. So let's start with this side. So I'm going to make a slip knot, insert your hook in the first stitch, which is the chain 2, and then insert your hook in the slip knot, tighten your knot, okay, pull your knot through, and then you'll chain 1. Okay, from here you'll continue making chains depending on your waist measurement. So I made 27 chains, and from here you will cut your yarn and then pull it through. The length of your chains plus the base of your bra cup should be your waist measurement minus 5. So I'm making for waist 26 minus 5 is 20. So the 2 cups were measuring 10 inches, 5 each, and my chain is 5 inches, so totaling up to 15. So I'll make chains measuring 5 inches on this other side, so that I'll have 20 inches. I made 27 chains on the other side, so I'm going to add 2 more chains because we will have to skip 2 chains before we start our double crochet. So skip the 2 chains and make a double crochet. So you'll make another double crochet, and that is what we'll be doing for this row. So we'll be working double crochets on the chain and then on the base of the 2 brackets to the end of the other chain. I'll show you how you can hide your yarn as you proceed. If you always watch my videos, then you should know how to hide your yarn while proceeding with your crochet or with your project. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook in the first stitch. So we're going to make 2 double crochets on each row. So you will insert your hook on that stitch, and then the yarn you are hiding should be on top of your hook. Yarn over, pull your hook through and make a double crochet. So that is how you'll hide your yarn throughout your work. Again, we'll make another double crochet on that row. Insert your hook in the stitch, and then the yarn you're hiding should be on top of your hook. Yarn over, pull your hook through and make a double crochet. Okay, so continue until you reach the other end. I finished that row, and from here you can see I don't have any hanging yarn except for this one. So you will go ahead and make more rows depending on the length you want. I made 3 more rows, and from here I'm going to show you how I made my final row. Chain 2, turn your work. You're going to skip the first stitch, go to the next, make a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go to the next, make a double crochet, make another double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, go to the next, make a double crochet and make another double crochet. So that's how I did my final row. So at this point I'm almost done with my bralette. I'm going to make the straps. Make a slip knot. So you're going to leave the tip of your bralette and go to the previous stitch. You will insert your hook in that stitch. Insert your hook in the slip knot. Tighten your slip knot and then pull it through. And then from here you will make chains. I made chains measuring 50 inches. So you're going to skip the first chain, go to the next, make a single crochet. So for the rest of the chains I'm going to make single crochet. Once you reach the end of the chains, you will slip stitch in the tip of your bralette. Chain 1, and then cut your yarn. Go ahead and make the other strap, and then you will be done with your bralette. Ensure you insert the strap on the second stitch so that it cannot pull the yarn too much. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's meet in the next video.